An increase in online shopping has led to the growth of a new crime, parcel theft from front porches and apartment lobbies. It's happened to my next guest twice. But in this case, the homeowner was ready. His doorbell was equipped with a camera, and it captured this footage. This was the second theft in 4 days at this address in Burlington, Ontario. Police have a suspect, but it's what happened before this incident we'd like to talk about. The homeowner is Derek Freudenthaler, and he joins me now live. So, Derek, I mentioned this was the second theft. Tell us about the first one, what was in it, and how you figured out what happened.
Yeah, so the first theft was on the Friday. We ordered from online, box was delivered. It was 4 items inside the box. They were, smaller type items, which is why we were okay kind of having it left on our doorstep there. And just some, stocking stuffer type stuff, small kids' toys, and then a small gift from my mom. So got home, box obviously wasn't on the doorstep, which was alarming. And then found out that at the end of our street, kind of as you exit our street, there was a pile of open boxes and torn open, and one of the boxes was ours. So, it didn't, obviously we knew it had been stolen at that time.
So obviously this was a problem with your neighbors as well.
It was, yeah. So it was actually in talking to some neighbors on the Friday that we had found out that, a whole bunch of packages were delivered on the Friday, but people had been slowly looking for items throughout the week for their boxes, and just figured, it was a one-off and maybe an accident or a mistake in shipping or a mistake in the online showing it was shipped or not.
So you hatched a plan using some technology in your home and a diaper. Take us through that.
Okay. So, we have a video doorbell as part of our, security system, as well as to, with 3 young kids, we have the ability to lock and unlock our door, let guests in that we may know from the backyard or remotely by using video doorbell. They're quite popular right now. So I thought to myself, let's see if we can, on Monday, didn't think there would be any thefts over the weekend, to see if I could kind of catch this guy or girl in the act, and kind of place the box pretty in a really good position to get a really good shot of the suspect who was stealing the box. So at first I was just going to put a box out, and then I thought, be kind of classic, the old poop on a doorstep type thing. So this is just another iteration of it. So what I decided to do is, keep one of my daughter's diapers and put it in the box, taped it down, dirty side up, and leave a little note for the guy, letting him know once he opened the box that we had got him on camera much better, and that hope he had a Merry Christmas, and that hope he enjoyed his new diaper.
Now, I understand, you told my producer, though, that you didn't really want to get anyone in trouble, but what was the point that you were trying to make?
So the point that I was trying to make for, the purpose of that, I'm talking to you, and the purpose that, we kind of sent this out there a little bit was, really for awareness that this really is happening. I consider myself a pretty, informed and avid consumer, especially online. And we thought we had prepared ourselves and put things in place to prevent this. We live in, Burlington, Ontario, and you really don't think it's going to happen to you. And that was, kind of our mindset, but it really can. So the whole reason that the box was there was just to show, number one, how quick it actually happens. And number two, that it is happening. It's happening kind of all over. In the last, 4 or 5 days, the number of calls that we've received, it's happened to them, and the police, how many calls they've gotten has been alarming. So if consumers can, figure out a way to prevent this, or if, this helps prevent somebody knowing that, maybe they're not getting what they expect in the box, it could be a trap, or that they don't want to do it because they don't want to make the news that their hand, might have dirty diaper all over it, then that's a win for the consumer.
So finally, the initial package that was stolen, it had Christmas gifts in it. So what did the shipper do about that?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, and that's something I also wanted to talk about, because we were, it wasn't a high price item, but we were mainly concerned about whether we were going to get it on time, and what if it was a high price item. So we contacted the shipper on the Friday that we knew it was stolen. I contacted them at 7 p.m. They made it extremely easy. We went through the whole motions. They obviously asked how we knew it was stolen. I described to them that we had it on video, and I described to them that we also saw the open box. They walked me through the process. It took, not 5 minutes, and they had the package of the replaced goods to my house by 12 o'clock noon on Saturday.
Really? Just like that?
Yeah, just like that. It was very impressive, very, very impressive with the customer service and the speed.
All right, Derek, so the story ends well. All right, well, maybe not for the guy or gal who found the suspect who found the dirty diaper. But Derek, thank you. Derek Freudenthaler in Burlington, Ontario.